Oh, look at these fucking guys. Their hammers are so goddamn big, they're moving through the earth. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. What is on here? What's in there? Oh, give me this, buddy. Give it to me. You're not gonna need it anymore. You'd think you'd take the sword. You don't need the sword. My hands are really cold. There we go. Hey, it's part 9. You have acquired the architect's son's head. Sweet. Kratos has got a thing for people's heads. Playing God of War 3. Spoiler alert, he takes Helios's head and you actually use it as like a, what do you call it? Like an add-on sort of separate thing to shine things on the wall. I've got a lot of energy right now, if you couldn't notice. Yeah, it's part 9. We're still in the single digits, but we're one part away from the double digits, and that's when shit really gets popping off. If you watched some of the Ryan Benecki Let's Plays, you know that the double digits is where we really get popping. I'm just kind of exaggerating, to be honest. I really don't think there's any noticeable, concernable difference between the single-digit parts and the double-digit parts. Oh my, look what happened over here.
The wrecked bodies of those who had gone in search of Pandora's box lay before him, and at once Kratos knew who was responsible. For this was not the first time he'd seen the ruin Ares and his minions had left in their wake. Kratos had experienced it firsthand, years before. The youngest and boldest captain in the Spartan army, Kratos inspired fierce loyalty in his men. It had always been enough to carry them through any battle, until this day. The barbarians to the east numbered in the thousands, and descended on the Spartans without mercy. The battle lasted near hours. The discipline and training of the Spartans did little to stem the tide of the merciless barbarians. The soldiers faced a massacre, while their young captain faced the end of his brilliant career and his life. But to Kratos, victory was worth any price, even his soul.
Ares! Destroy my enemies, and my life is yours.
That desperate call for aid would come to haunt Kratos for all his days.
By the gods, what have I become?
Little bit of God of War backstory there for you. How Kratos sort of made a deal and got himself into the shit that he's in. That's kind of the thing. Like, he kind of got himself roped up into this whole mess, but at the same time, he probably would have died at the hands of that old barbarian dude, who we actually also see in God of War 2, I think, if I remember correctly. I think God of War 2 is like the one I played the least of. No, Ghost of Sparta is. That's the PSP one. That's the one I played the least of. What are we doing now? What is this lever for? I don't even remember the beginning part of this. Yeah, the lever's fine. This shoots the beam across, of course. We need the head for something, because we got the guy's head now. Still can't, yeah, do that thing. There's a save point. I guess we'll save while we're here, right? Hey, also, how you guys been? You didn't tell me. I already looked at the comments, the last part. You didn't tell me how you were doing. I'm very upset about that, a little disappointed. And also, I'm just kind of predicting this, because I don't really know for a fact. I'm recording this before, the last part even went up. You all know I do these ahead of time, so it's impossible for me to know if you are telling me how you're doing. But I'm going to take a wild guess and say that the majority of you in the comments didn't tell me how you were doing. And that's a big fucking problem. Dude, stop. Try to talk to people. That's a big problem, because I'm very concerned about blank. I'm saying blank because there are a lot of you, so this could mean anything, ranging from a number of issues within your life, within your lives. So I can't just be specific to one thing, because it's probably different for a lot of you. But whatever it is, I'm very concerned about it. Blah! Put that guy's head in there. Alright, now we have access to this room. And you gotta get on top of it, maybe? Ooh, there's a door here. Well, so I can do that. Kind of gives you a little, you know, overview of what you can sort of do here. Oh, great, now I'm stuck behind, now fucking traffic. This door's locked, I must be open from somewhere else. There's somewhere I can go, as long as I find it. As long as I find it. This guy's really slow, oh my god. Oh, that's something I don't have patience for when I'm driving. Somebody that's going way too fucking slow makes me really angry. There we go. We can go up here. And go to that ladder, I take it. Because that's kind of what the game is showing me right now. Ah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you gotta get on top of that thing. I gotta wait for it to get over here. Ah, yeah, dude, when I'm in traffic, yeah, that shit pisses me off. Especially around here, there's a lot of people that can't drive. I was driving earlier today, and these people just fucking going so fucking slow. And then there's, you know, people cutting off. It's just, oh my god. Fucking idiots, man. They don't know how to drive. Ah, gosh. But I do love driving. That's the thing. A lot of my friends, like, hate driving, and they're like, oh, I'd come, but it's just so far. Or they legitimately don't want to pay for gas, and that's fine, because, you know, money's tight. But everybody's tight with money, but it's like, oh, I don't know why. Ooh, I was gonna say, why is the camera getting so dynamic here? Yeah, that falls through. So everything's all well and good. And that's fine, but, like, I know a lot of people that just do not like driving, and they're the kind of people that also really don't give a shit about cars, so they don't even know what they drive. They don't know what happens when they have, like, a car problem. They take it to a mechanic or whatever. You know, they're those kind of people. They want cars from point A to point B, and they also don't necessarily enjoy driving. Like, I'm the kind of person that enjoys, like, spirited driving. You know, my car, granted, it's not a sports car or anything, it's a family sedan, but it's got, you know, like, it's a sport mode where the car gets a little bit torquey, and it has, like, a lot of give to it when you floor on the accelerator. So, you know, when you do, like, you know, if you got, like, a highway or something, or a nice, like, a road that's got some, like, really beautiful views or something, like, I love to do spirited driving where I put it into sport mode and kind of just have my little fun with it around corners and stuff. And, like, I love stuff like that. But even more so, just long, tedious driving too, like long road trips, or, you know, just say 30-minute, you know, round trips to you know, people's houses or something. I really enjoy it, especially because it's like, it's a zen thing for me. I can really kind of put my mind away and think about other things, or I can listen to podcasts, which, you know, I love podcasts. Oh, these little things. It's like, oh, it's kind of adorable, even though it's still kind of, like, not giving a very cute vibe. But then you're like, oh, no. No. Oh, sir, you were slightly mistaken. Not slightly, because the dog already kind of looked pretty twisted. So you kind of expected it to do what it's doing right now. My voice kind of hurts a little bit. That's why my voice is a little bit, like, on the lower side. Not really being super loud. I don't know. It's just, it's been like it's not like a sore, it's not even like a sore throat. It's like, this happens to me sometimes whenever I do Let's Plays. I have this, like, it's like I'm slightly dehydrated a little bit. It's hard to explain, but it's like my mouth's really dry, and it just, like, gets really raspy or something. And it's just, it kind of sucks to go a little bit louder. Ah, Jesus. Whoa, Murphy. Please don't do that, please. There we go. Yeah, it's like this thing takes a lot of hits or whatever. Also, that notification thing is still going off like every 2 fucking seconds. No clue why. Ah. Well, notice that the other little doggies are blowing up into a big Cerberus. Why is that? That's a little unfair. How about me? Like how you're not even done with the first one. They're like, ah, fuck it, we'll spawn another one. Oh, this dude already goes away. I'm not even done killing this guy. Jesus, Murphy Jones. At least we're getting lots of red orbs out here. That's what I want. That's what you should focus on right away is the Blades of Chaos, of course, because that's like the #1 thing you're going to be using most. And then after that, I'd probably want to do the Cyclone whatever thing. I don't even know the names of them. But what is it called? It was Poseidon's Raid. That's what it was. I wanted to say Poseidon, but at the same time I didn't because I was like, well, it's kind of like electrical almost looking. Well, it is electrical basically. I was like, obviously, like the Zeus thing is the you know, bolts I can shoot out. Oh, I love this. And you just see these big motherfuckers come from around the corner. Actually, I used Rage of Sparta on these guys the first time I saw them. I didn't want to deal with them. They're fat. Fat and ugly. I'm also expecting a text message, that's why I'm kind of looking back and forth to the computer right away, because I think this will be the last one I do in terms of sessions, so I only did part 8 and part 9 for this one. For this little session I'm doing. And also, there's a lot of fucking bow and arrow guys. I don't want to walk out there because they're just going to screw with me the whole time I'm trying to do this guy. Good thing about these things, though, is that they're so slow you can kind of really back up away from them and get, like, those, you know, the big combo there. Because that's what does, like, the most damage to them. Because sometimes when you're fighting, like, come on. Sometimes when you're fighting, like, the Medusas or something, like, they're just so fucking fast that it's so hard to pull a combo off on them. And then they do the, where they're trying to stone you or whatever, so they shoot their red shit at you, and then they're like, oh, and you can't do that, you know, you gotta keep moving for that one either, so sometimes combos take so long to pull off that you'll get stoned before you even you're able to do it, pull it off, whatever. Yeah, you, like, need this, because, like, there's so many fucking bow and arrow guys, they'll just keep ramming the shit out of you until you get up there. Ow, dude, they still got me, somehow. My back kind of itches, I really want to itch it. How are they getting me? Oh, because they're blowing up, that's why. They got, like, those arrows that are exploding. Reminds me of Towerfall Ascension. Some of the cool little arrow upgrades you can get in that game. Alright, that's, like, as far as I can take this. Now I can do some work. Screw you guys. Dude, so many people coming online and offline, but you can't even read them. You can probably only read the first few letters of their online ID. I'm sorry to do that to you. Gotta scratch my nose a little bit, the inside of my nostril. You ever get like a pimple on the inside of your nostril, or like a whitehead or something? It's totally gross that we're talking about this, I know, but like that's what it reminded me of, and sometimes I get that, and it's like, that's like such a pain in the ass to get. I was at work the other day, and my friend Todd walks up, and he's just like, I got a whitehead on the inside of my nose or whatever. I'm like, oh yeah, that's the worst. They're a pain in the ass to get out too. And he's like, yeah, I know. I was like, you tried tweezers? And he's like, yeah, that's what I was doing last night, tweezers. And he's like, I think I got it last night. I was like, oh, did you? And he's like, well, I got something. Dude, it's so gross, man. Could have been a booger or something. He's like, nah, I don't think it was a booger. I'm like, well, what the fuck do you think it was? A piece of your goddamn brain? What's the matter with you, dude? Some tweezers so far up your nose you don't even know what the fuck you're getting? Psychos, man. Psychos. Sometimes I come off as a psycho. There are a few times where the first time I met people, they're looking at me like, are you like a fucking psychopath? I'm like, nah, dude, I'm cool. I was about to say, what did I not kill? It's dogs. I hate killing dogs. Me and my girlfriend, whenever we're like about to watch a movie or something, or like we're playing a game that's got like an animal or something in it, I always tell her, or like a TV show or anything, and I have to ask her ahead of time, especially if she's seen it. I'm like, does an animal die in this or something? Because I don't think I can watch this if that's the case. Oh yeah, I remember this. This area. Definitely gotta get those at least. Because it times you, and you'll be fucked. You'll die, and it'll be a permadeath if you don't hurry up and grab what you need to get. Ooh, there we go. Oh, dude, we're getting so many orbs. Look at this, man. I'm excited. I'm excited to upgrade it, like, right away. But that's also a little bit disappointing, because if you upgrade it so fast, There's nothing you can do once you max it out, and the enemies keep getting tougher in relation to how accustomed you were to, you know, how much damage your blades were doing. Shit. See, yep, I fucked myself. Didn't move quick enough. Now I gotta grab those all over again, probably. Restart from last checkpoint. Where was I? Oh, Jesus. Where's this gonna put me? Oh, God. I'm a little afraid now. It's taking a while, too. Oh, okay, right here. That's fine. I'll do this again. Oh, I gotta probably turn the lever first, though. I gotta pee. I really do have to pee. But yeah, I was telling her, I'm like, dude, I cannot do shit like that. If there's an animal in it and it's like gonna die or something, I can't do shit like that. It's another reason why I can't watch like Disney stuff or like, what do you call it, fucking animated movies or whatever. If there's like, you know, if it's like cute with animals like Bambi or something, like, I don't want to watch fucking Bambi. That's just borderline depressing. I can't do stuff like that. I legitimately can't do stuff like that. It just makes me feel really uncomfortable, and it's like it doesn't even make me sad. It's just like really, like, this is terrible. Like, this is fucking awful. I can't even enjoy it. Can't even enjoy it. That's why I'm so happy. Like, that's why when I went to the theaters to see Zootopia, I was like a little sketched out, because I'm like, oh, this movie looks absolutely adorable, but I swear to fucking God, if something bad happens, I'm just gonna fucking hate this movie and never watch it forever. Luckily, Zootopia was the cutest fucking movie ever, and it was absolutely adorable. So that worked out. That movie actually was really awesome. And that's the thing, is because I don't ever really go out to watch movies that often, or watch movies that often, period. I usually have a much higher tolerance for like good movies and stuff, or bad movies. Like, tons of bad movies I've watched I thoroughly enjoyed. I thought they were fine. I'll totally admit that that's probably like my part of being ignorant, because I just don't watch movies that frequently, and therefore don't have a more substantiated feel for like what good cinema should be and stuff like that. So like, I'll be totally honest about that. I'm probably a little bit ignorant to that. But because I don't watch that many movies, it's a good thing, because then whenever I do watch movies, I can usually find a lot of enjoyment out of them, even though I usually don't even like movies to begin with. Which sometimes I tell people, I'm like, oh, I'm not really a movie person. They're like, what are you talking about? You're not a movie person. I'm like, I don't fucking have time for movies. Fuck that shit. Like, I like playing games, or like browsing the internet, or watching YouTube videos. Like, I'm not into movies. And like, I haven't met a single person really that has that same sort of mentality as me. They're like, what, dude? It's movies. Like, how do you not like movies? I'm fixing my hair, and I don't know why. I don't like it when it's too has like such a arc to it, you know what I'm saying? I think it looks kind of dumb. Makes me look gay, even though people already, like, tons of people do think I'm gay. I don't know why, it's just the vibe I give off, and I don't really have a huge problem with that, but like, people do legitimately think I'm gay. I'm like, that's fine. I think going this way actually has something for us. Probably a muse key, I think. I think the other muse key's over here. I don't remember, though. We'll see. I think the muse key is over here, though, if I'm not mistaken. Now that I, like, just started going this way. Yep, that is a muse key. Alright. It's weird. Like, earlier, I'm like, I don't know where the fuck the muse keys are. But, like, the first one I found, that was, like, totally a fluke. I'm like, oh, yeah, oh, here's one of the muse keys. That one I do remember, like, but I had to see this area to remember where it was. It's right there. Ooh, I got that text message I was expecting. Okay. Just had to read it is all. Oh, shit. See, I gotta pay attention. Oh, look at these fucking guys. Their hammers are so goddamn big, they're moving through the earth. Also, we got a rat drinking water in the background. You hear that shit? That's some good stuff right there. Yeah. Some rat background stuff. Jackie, are you thirsty? He's thirsty. You know how I know that? Because he's drinking water. He wouldn't be thirsty unless he was drinking water. That's how I know my rat. It's because he's my rat. Ah. This was a Coke. But now the water is so, or the ice has taken over. But that's also because I drank so much of the Coke that there was more ice left than Coke. So once the ice melts, you're drinking some water, buddy. Some slightly flavored water, which is not good flavored because it's mixing with Coke. You know what, though? I can't fucking stand when people say, no ice people, because they're like, oh, the drink's already cold, why do I need ice? The ice doesn't melt that fucking quickly. Like, what do you... They're like, oh, I hate the water when it gets watered down. It's like, well, how long are you gonna take to finish your goddamn drink? You put the ice in there, you drink it right away. The beverage is nice and cold. The ice doesn't immediately melt when it gets put in the drink. I never understood that. Never understood that shit. Oh, no ice. You don't need ice. It's already cold. Well, first of all, it's not already cold. If it is already cold, I guarantee you the ice makes it colder. And cold drinks are really refreshing. I don't care what the fuck you say. So, I just don't get that. Every time somebody does that, I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? There's fucking ice already in it. Ooh, look at these people. They're already, they're trapped. Ooh, wait, I remember this part. This is terrible. This is like one of those really fucked up things, like in the beginning of the game. Ah, Crank's missing a handle. Always these Crank's missing handles. For fuck's sake. Dude, 7,000. Oh my god, we got a lot of orbs. This is awesome. Alright, yeah, we gotta get the Crank first. Yeah, dude, I love this part. This is like such a God of War thing too. It's just like, this is like what really set the precedent for this game, you know? Like, that really sets the mood. Pick this up, dude. There is a handle on the floor. You pick it up. Yes, I do pick it up. But it just gives the game such a fucking dark tone. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the handle on it. We're gonna push this guy. The audio is muted for me right now, but I think he's saying things along the lines of like, oh, thank you, Spartan. Free me.
Break these bones. Get me out of here. What are you waiting for? Let me out. We can find our way back to Athens.
The gods demand sacrifice. From all of us.
Oh, please. No. No.
Well, the problem is this part's a little bit of a pain in the ass because shit starts spawning as you're trying to push them up the steep incline. I believe they keep coming, so there's really nothing you can do. You just gotta keep making progress.
Set me free.
Yeah. Pretty sure they just keep spawning, so it's pretty much nothing you can do. You just gotta be a little quick with it once you take out some dudes. Get him at least over here.
Free me. You must set me free.
Come on, nobody spawns behind him? Come on, no way. I'm shocked. The even shittier thing is that if you like get attacked midway as you're bringing him all the way up here, like he'll fall all the way back down unless you're not in front of something. And that sucks, because I remember that happened to me the first time I ever played this game, and I'm like, really? Oh my god. So annoying. Get rid of these dudes. Beat some ass. Take some names. Chew some bubblegum, not a whole lot of bubblegum. I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. Not much of a bubblegum chewer. Even more so because it's not good for me to chew gum. Why is it not good for me to chew gum, you ask? Well, because of all my dental work that I've had over the years. Which I've probably mentioned a few times, but I've had tens of thousands of dollars worth of dental work done to me. I've had two root canals, like 30 fucking fillings. When I was a kid, I basically let my teeth go to hell. I was a very irresponsible child. And yeah, I let my mouth go to hell. It was like a certain age where I didn't have dental coverage at the time, and I was really young, and I was eating lots of candy, and yeah, well, at least I got him up there, I think. think he's gonna stay for good. It was just like sort of a bad time for me and the family, and we had transportation issues too when I was a kid, because my mom didn't drive, so we'd always need like my grandparents or something to drive me, and they were only available for so often when it was convenient for them. So it was just like really tough for us to not only with the insurance but to actually get to a dentist. And by the time we were in a place where we could start getting to places and we had the coverage, like my teeth were just fucked. So the reason why it's bad for me to chew gum is because of my root canals, and some of the caps that I got replaced, like these 6 front teeth right here. All those are fake, legit fake. So if I were to chew gum, yeah, like gross, but there's like the possibility that the gum, because of how sticky it is, will pull a cap off. And that's not something I want to do, and it has actually happened to me before, and it was like really fucking like terrifying. And so like for me in teeth work, sometimes like it's just so fucking scary for me. Like one time that happened with one of my caps. Another time is where it like just for some reason came off because I was chewing a chicken bone or something, or not the bone. I was having a chicken wing, and the bone knocked it off or whatever. And like it's just traumatizing. Like it scares the shit out of me now. Me in dental work and like teeth stuff scares the living shit out of me. Like I don't even want to fuck with it. Yeah, dude. Sacrifice. That's what you gotta do sometimes. Might blow some of these statues down. What's this guy say? I need the subtitles. I didn't need the subtitles. I can read that. Alright, hopefully there's a checkpoint down here because we're kind of running out of time. A save point of some sort. A point of saving. There is a point of saving. This is good news. And the trident. You know what this means. You'll find out in the next part. Oh, I know. That's how I do it. That's how I do these things. I'm sorry. Not like you can't Google it or play the game yourself, people. If you want to find out, do it on your own time. There you go. See, I'm always looking at the viewfinder, but really, you're up there. Everybody, thank you so much for playing some God of War with me and talking with me about God of War or other things. And you know how it always goes. I'll see you in the next part.